Hello, ladies, gents, and stubborn fools determined to achieve a stupidly difficult goal. We return to hardlunky, and I will, at some point, at least one of these sessions will be me attempting to speedrun this. But today is not that day, because I already fail at regular running this. So I don't think that the whole speedrun thing will be met by a whole lot of success, but I don't think either that the draw of such a thing. I tried to hit the whipping button, but I messed up and I did not hit the button. That is what happened there. I had every intention and every mechanical and psychological impulse there correct, but I neglected to actually press the button. So I guess the mechanical aspect of it did not come through the way it's supposed to. And anyway, there's hardlunky. That is a version of Spelunky that spawns a ton more stuff. Woo! And your life becomes miserable as a result. That is the short and long of hardlunky. It is used through Frozlunky, the level editors / seeder, created by our one and only Sasha Ball. He is quite the guy. Get wrecked, you filthy monster of a person. There's a crate over there. Do I even want to go for that crate, as opposed to simply going forward, getting the Ujjarai, and then... Let me take this rock away. Whoa, almost get spiked. Getting the Ujjarai, and then getting everything I could possibly desire as a result. Let's just get that. We get a boomerang. You could argue that in Frozlunky, in hardlunky, you want to go for the crates all the time because you are way more likely to get a good item out of it, because the spawn rate of everything has been increased, including items coming out of crates. It has been quite the trend to at least get one run with... I think my speakers are a little too loud. There you go. At least get one run of... Oh, almost get destroyed there. That would have been terribly humiliating. That is why I don't know if I even want to carry this freaking shotgun. Ooh, be happy. Of a jetpack and a crate. Let me finish that sentence. There. I don't know why I'm grabbing all the money as well. But yeah, I think I'll keep it the shotgun. It makes sense. To at least dispatch the freaking shopkeepers. You see? Indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright. So here we are, 1-3. We've only suffered 1 point of damage, but I have been unable to find a damsel to rescue. Or I think I did find a damsel, but then failed miserably to capitalize on that because I was a little too murderous or something like that. There's a lot of spikes. Alright, let's be a little more cautious here. Thinking a little too fast. The Jedi will be extremely helpful because that's the thing with this mode. So much stuff spawns in the walls that it becomes trivial. Once you know what's in the walls, you use bomb for the bomb boxes, bomb bags, and then you get every single item in the game pretty quickly. But until that happens, I think Frozlunky is at its hardest. So the important thing is not getting whittled down while that is in the process of being attained. And something that I'm going to do is to constantly focus on the gameplay. You're not going to get any extraneous and crazy stories about how in high school I swindled a drug dealer for all of his cocaine. That's not going to be told. That story is for another day. This man is glitched. I am happy about that. It fills me with joy. Because we get to jump in front of his face and just give him a full of bullets. There you go. That's not what I wanted, though. Super armor. You guys see that super armor? Oh, man. Got completely anal blasted by super armor in the shopkeeper. Hyper armor is what we call it. It's a term that comes from Dark Souls. When you have enough poise, you don't get... or rather with certain moves, hyper armor will mean that you don't get staggered. So that's what happens with the shopkeepers after they perform certain button presses, you see. they're able to completely ignore bullets to the face. And so, that is what happens. You get owned by evil shopkeepers. Murdering your face. They didn't explode. I am surprised about that. Alright, well, it was a promising run. Completely destroyed by horrible humiliation of a glitch shopkeeper destroying me. Of course, the fault is on my own. Entirely on my own. Ah, that sucks. I would like the damsel. I would appreciate it. Boy, if something can teach you how to whip straight above you, this is it. There's so many instances where you just have to continue just whipping straight above you. I'm just going to go through. I could have tried to find that damsel, but it would have required some resources. Okay, be careful here. There you go. Just get all the stuff triggered. Yes! Focus on gameplay. Concentrate. I'm glad that they... No, drop! God damn it! Commit suicide. Because they became retarded. All the dangers around me managed to score a hit. Somehow. That's a load of bullshit. Really, man? I'm just going to kill myself again. Ain't even worth going to the menus. Okay, we can do this. Holy shit. This is slightly embarrassing, but that is hardlunky for you. We're going to get a good seed one of these days. That gives me specs right away. Holy shit. Give me some specs. Come on, do a jump, you little creature. There we go. Not to be gained going that way, but you kind of want to destroy the powder kegs, though. Let's see if we can destroy that one. Because there's stuff in the... There's stuff in the walls. Case in point, the most amazing teleporter of all time. What could possibly go wrong by using this teleporter? Absolutely nothing. That's what can go wrong. Entirely nothing is going to go wrong. Taking advantage of this teleporter, we get some spike shoes. I mean, that was spring shoes, in fact. Of course I'm going to keep it. Are you kidding me? I'm going to benefit. Whoa! And then there was Cobra. Cobra! Do you guys used to watch the G.I. Joes when you were kids? Maybe you're still kids. In which case, what the hell are you doing watching this? This is very inappropriate content for you. Go watch some Power Rangers or Teletubbies. That's what kids watch these days, right? I grew up when G.I. Joes was a thing. I think it's my brother was way more into it than I was. I think it was a little too old by the time I... Oh, jeez. I was far too focused on the things in front of me. And the things above me, the spiders and all that stuff, did not count. Okay, correct. Okay, there you go. Okay, it's all good. You want to blow that up? Come on, man. No, I can't do it with a rock. Are you kidding me? Are you performing a joke right now? My brother was really into G.I. Joe to the point that he collected them a lot of... I mean, he was like 9, maybe? I was, I think, too young to appreciate the amazing joy that was G.I. Joe. No bombs. Here I am going into stories and stuff, but the thing is, the antagonists are called Cobra, and they would scream that while going into battle. Cobra! Like it was the most amazing team name ever conceived. Here we have a person. He is selling a number of items. He is not long for this world. Let's just put it this way. We could get an eggplant here, but I am far too elite to be using no freaking fruit or vegetables. What the hell is an eggplant class that? Pretty sure it's a class as a vegetable. Very disappointed with this constant points of damage. Absolutely annoying. There's this scorpion. But it's a little hard to get to. At least there's items to throw at these damn spiders. All the time. Aha, correct. Stun you, put you in there. Here is Donovan, ready to take one for the team. Stop it with the stuff. Give me some bombs. Actually, we have plenty of bombs now. We got now a cave. Good stuff. And here we have a shopkeeper, or as I would like to refer to him, a future Kali sacrifice. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. But that does protect me a little bit from this maniac. Let me put a bomb there, and now we should have plenty of time to go back this way. Grab this shotgun, go back here, and get a few shotgun pellets. Okay. I wanted to maybe stun him and throw him into Kali's altar. Ain't gonna work though. We'll rather just do a murder. And put his corpse right there. If we can manage to get the Kapala, that is why I'm being pretty diligent. Being pretty damn diligent on sacrificing stuff. Alright. If we can get a few idiots, them cavemen, we should be able to get a Kapala out of this. I don't see anything down there though. Your Jedi will be nice. Another pretty damn valid strategy it is to just bomb your way to the exit. Another teleporter. Do I feel lucky? I am a punk. Oh jeez, already? I need to get through this. It's triggered. Alright, see if we can get the freaking chest and key. That will be very appreciated. Go through this exit. Happy to report my recording problems have been, I want to say cautiously, they have been stopped. No more recording problems. I want that thing, and I'm going to get it. And the important thing, like, the quality is about exactly the same. I would not say that I'm noticing a single difference where quality is concerned. What matters is that there was a few games that introduced this really upsetting crackle to the recording, to the point that I just could not play those games anymore, or at all, you know, to begin with. Among them, wow, that easily hit me. Among them was Vagante. For some reason, they did something that it really made my recording setup incompatible with Vagante's thing, and then, oh shit, you're still alive. With Vagante's program, and for some reason there was this crackle that just drove me insane. I could not play Vagante anymore, and it's a shame because it's a badass game that I would like to play once in a while. Not all the time because still in early access. What the hell point of damage was that? What the hell bullshit was that? It's not nice. What a load of crap. Anyway, another game is Mr. Shifty that I really wanted to put on the channel. Then I recorded a little bit. I was like, holy crap, there's no way this is playable. There's this awful crackle, and there was just no way I could do it. It's some weird incompatibility. It was a mixture of my system and Blue Yeti with these games. Man, these teleporters just keep coming. For some reason, it just was not working. Cannot tell you why this crackle was introduced. And I'm sure it's not a Blue Yeti thing. It is a Blue Yeti with my current Windows installation thing. I don't know what was the problem, but there was a problem, and it was completely unable to. I was completely unable to solve it. Another game that had that problem was the recent update of Dead Cells. Thankfully, they left available the previous version, so I could still the previous version of the guts, the engine of the game, the OpenGL version, and that one records just fine. But for some reason, the newest, oh shit, there's a shopkeeper over there. He's mad as hell, and he ain't gonna take it anymore. So we need to make him take his medicine. Now that we have a Kapala and a decent amount of items, Frozlunky suddenly becomes doable. Not easy, just doable. I think there was yet another game as well that I tried to record, and there was this crackle, but I forget. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is, no longer do I have that problem. This man is here. This man is queer, and he wants to get my anal beads out of my butthole. I'm very fond of these anal beads, so I'll rather not give them to him. With this new recording setup, very expensive XLR setup that was afforded thanks to you guys as the Patreon supporters. Did not cover the whole of it, but you know, it's also something that I've always wanted, that I've wanted for quite some time. So don't mind spending some of my own money as well on it. For my hobby, it's basically fueling my hobby. A really good professional recording setup. Looking pretty good. And for some reason, when I first installed it, it was really unstable. I don't know what the deal there was. That was the most amazing flight of the flight of the Scorpion ever conceived. For some reason, it was really unstable. It gave me a blue screen of death. It was just really upsetting. Not just that, but there was in fact... Man, I only have one rope left. Also, the audio cut off, and that is why you got that daily challenge. There's a nice rope. The daily challenge that the audio suddenly cut off, and I am still monitoring it, the other monitor that I got. Making sure that the audio is still being captured, and indeed it is. And I have recorded all day today, I think a total so far of 3 hours. And 0 issues so far, it picks up the audio. I do notice it's a little bit quieter. There is, you know, the option to give it a little bit more gain. But I think that where it is right now is fine. I am okay with my voice being slightly quieter. You can just turn up your volume a little bit. It's no big deal. I just need to adjust the game volume accordingly, and hopefully right now it's well balanced. Do let me know, and if it's still a little quiet, I've been adjusting it in the previous recordings and just listening back to it. Oh yeah, it is a little quiet, but I think right now it's optimal. If you feel like the game sounds are too loud, if you feel like my voice is too loud compared to the game sounds, do let me please know. Or if you think it's optimal, also do let me know, because I am always excited to hear about your thoughts and dreams, hopes, and expectations. And I don't want to disappoint any one of y'all. A single one of you. I want 100% customer satisfaction. I realize that you guys are not really my customers, because you don't pay for jack shit. And even, I guess you could argue that the Patreon supporters are the customers, but not really. I don't have it like that. I don't see it like, I don't have that mentality. Like I'm producing a product for you guys to consume. We're just all having fun together is what's happening here. I don't like those bombs. I am willing to murder for them. And this is the guy that can ruin everything by now. With the Kapala, I have quite a lot of resources. I can see into the walls. Yeah, some extra bombs. I can see into the walls. So it's really of no consequence. I can even murder Jake and not even give a crap about his fate. I'd like to murder this guy though. He's just really upsetting me. Oh, he turned around. It was really upsetting me. I'm going to use Jake's beautiful corpse to dispatch this disgusting cum muncher. Check this out. Check this out! Get Shrek'd! You dumb idiot! You got destroyed. That's a lot of bats. I was trying to kill them with a rope. I want to get those ropes right there. I don't think I need them anymore. Now I'm taking damage because I don't really care. The Kapala makes it so that I can be super careless now. I could even endeavor to get something like $5 million for no reason whatsoever other than just doing it. It's a few more monkeys. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to focus on trying to finish Hardlunky. It is a very difficult endeavor. And I'm going to use liberal use of bombs to obtain this goal. We'll be keeping an eye out for bomb bags. There goes one. Oh, I don't have spike shoes yet. It's weird. That is weird. Destroyed. Need to be more proactive. I'm sure that I have missed out on a lot of bomb boxes and bomb bags in the walls that I did not even pay attention to. There's a bunch of bombs at the bottom of this. So it's the black market right there. Got a bomb right there. And back. Alright. I feel like I should farm more. More of this blood. 14 health, just not enough. Right now, actually, the risk of death is instant destruction through the several means that Spelunky has available to it to cause such a thing to happen. Such as plants, such as... I don't have spike shoes, that's not spike shoes though, that's still spring shoes. Let's go to the black market. Plants, spikes, drop into the abyss, stun lock to death, etc, etc, etc. So having that in mind, I'm just going to, you know, watch this amazing battle take place. Mungo did not have a whole lot of an advantage there working for him. I feel for you, Mungo. But you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have such outrageously aggressive suicidal tendencies. It will behoove you not to be so stupidly suicidal. Pretty sure that will be quite the solution to a lot of your problems. And I do realize that you've been enslaved and forced to dive into shopkeeper butthole for their entertainment. But, you know, things are never lost forever. Let's do the most stylish shopkeeper kill of all time. I love it. Get wrecked. Absolutely love it. Will be my go-to method from here on out until the end of time. Attach a bomb to a corpse, throw the corpse into the shopkeeper area. Let the chuckles begin. That is my current policy. I'm starting to get to the point where these bombs are no longer a precious resource, but a spammable thing to just throw away. And I'm very happy to get there. This boy has hardlunky treated me pretty damn roughly. Man, that was a triple kill. Which shopkeeper is still alive? I don't really know. A little confused here as to why shopkeeper music's still going on. Okay. One way or another, we have the Ankh. We can simply go. The whole goal here is just to beat the game in hell. That's all that I'm aiming. Hell is probably going to be exactly that. Super duper hellish. That was a message on my phone. I don't know if you got to hear it because this dynamic microphone, the RE20, is really, really good at not picking up anything that's not my voice right in its face. So, ouch. It has cut down a lot. I think, at least in my perception, it has cut down a lot on the key presses that you hear. You can still hear faintly me pressing the spacebar, but... Oh, there's the song spike shoes. Oh, I already have them. Alright. You can still faintly hear my spacebar presses, but not as much as you used to hear the other one. Also because I put it on an overhead kind of setup instead of it being right next to my hands like the other one used to be. So also that's a contributor. Get lost, you filthy rape monkey. That's a contributor to you not hearing as many key presses as I used to. Which, you know, I've always enjoyed hearing in other people's recording. I do like to hear that, but just not overpoweringly so. I like to hear the faint sound of the key presses in the background. I don't like them to overpower the recording to the point that they are sometimes even louder than the game sounds. That is a little too much. Almost jump straight to this plant. That would have been pretty damn humiliating. Because our problems are mostly solved right now. To the point that I'm going to use these bombs. Oh, I don't have the pictures made yet. That is great. I want to throw a corpse on my face. That was not nice. Alright, Mr. Man. How about you catch this one in your teeth? That worked out pretty well. Beautiful, beautiful death. 2-3, here we go. Into 2-4. Also doesn't pick up as much silence. The other one, the Blue Yeti, don't get me wrong, the Blue Yeti is fantastic. Like, it was an enormous jump forward for my recording quality. And I'm talking about all these stuff like maybe, like it's interesting to anybody that isn't me. But I don't know, man, it's in my mind right now because I'm very happy that I can use this and have it all without problems. Tentatively speaking, it might not be the truth. I've just been lucky so far that it has not crapped out on me. But so far, it's looking pretty good. How are you not pissed off yet? I don't understand, man. I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong. What the? So, this man is dead. This man is not angry. I'm going to say, shopkeeper forgiveness, here we come! Because he got killed by tiki traps, you see. So, if the shopkeeper gets killed by the tiki trap, sometimes you get the forgiveness. The thing is, like, it has to be two... what fistful of chooch? Delightful. No, he's still angry. I don't know why that other guy wasn't pissed. I'm okay with that. I think for a shopkeeper forgiveness to happen is they need to get glitched. And shopkeepers cannot be alerted. Ah, shit. To your presence. That is when you get shopkeeper forgiveness. Also, it requires you to be 2 levels after you piss them off. As in pairs. It will not work if it's the very next level of pissing them off, but it will work if it's 2 levels after you piss them off. So, it's weird. It's really weird. It's very glitchy. Certainly not intended behavior for Spelunky. Very much doubt that was programmed into the game on purpose, you know. Okay. Where is the giant chooch that we need to murder? It's nobody around here. I don't know why I'm traversing these like it's not a horrendous bit of despair and nightmares. I really should be not engaging with any of the props in this level. Just trying to get through it without dying. Get to the exit as soon as possible without dying. That should be the goal instead of exploring around these areas like a moron. That is not a good thing. Not a smart thing. Not a thing that I want to do. Explosions. Get the hell out of there. And that is actually the reason why later on Shashavel, the highest tier of increased difficulty, is not even doable, I would say. Not to any kind of reasonable person. Because, I mean, if you try long enough, you probably will get a seed that will allow you to win. But when you enter the ice caves in Shashavel mode, probably even in Insane Lunky mode, you will get barraged with a giant... Oh! Wow! With a giant, enormous queue of explosions. This is explosion after explosion after explosion of alien saucers getting triggered, and then triggering even more, and then the mine triggers, and you know, over and over, this horrendous chain of disaster. Almost get punched in the face, which would not have been bad because I need to kill myself. I don't know why I'm even traversing all these places when I just need to kill myself. Mr. Shopkeeper dead, so I'm just going. Alright. I'm just going to grab Andrew over here, toss him into the exit. Put this man into the exit, give me a head start. And I would appreciate you if you punch me straight in the face. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. You son of a bitch! You hit me in the ear. Fight Club reference. Let's do some more Ice Caves shenanigans. Yeah! Feels good. Feels good to be traversing. This could be it unless I get exploded. Spontaneously. Oh, wow. Unless I get an spontaneous explosion to my face. You know, all the typical things that Spelunky can throw at you without you having much of a chance to stop it from happening. Unless that happens, should be pretty okay. Right. I need to take it easy here. Be careful with all the terrible things that can happen. Another explosion. Alright, blew up the freaking Yeti. That's great because I was very resentful of not having room around this area. Okay, bomb right there. That's a lot of explosions. Let's get the hell out of there for the time being. We actually got that bomb box. Awesome. It's a lot of that's a lot of non-Ice Caves monsters. They just show up from the pots, you see. And I was seeing a lot of comments saying, "Oh, really? Alien little guys can spawn from pots? They really can. It's a thing that does happen very, very rarely in the vanilla game. It is a thing that happens though in the usual game. It's just extremely rare that you get an alien from a pot. It's pretty uncanny. Hey." If it isn't my friend Andrew, he has survived this long for me to get a little bit of a head start on invigoration. No bomb box there, not really all that interested anymore. What I'm interested in is just getting extra blood right now. Okay, okay with that. But I will get invigoration. There's a ton of Yetis here. We can get it done quite easily. Woo! Almost get punched in the face. Don't want to engage in any more Fight Club references. Thank you very much. More Yetis will be fantastic so that I may humiliate myself in front of Callie. I offer up all that I am, all that I wish to be. Callie, I am yours. Forever and ever till the end of time. There should be a shotgun somewhere. I know I just killed myself, so I might as well. I'll just go forward with the whip. I think this is the most versatile thing I can use. There's that freaking ice beam over there. I really not care about it. We're going to jump away from any kind of explosions. Sometimes they happen as you enter. Don't want that. Oh, Callie's now pissed. We're going to just bomb our way in there. You'll be absolutely foolish to die here as a result of trying to climb that horrendous nightmare of a gauntlet. Oh yeah, we even get the freaking idol. There's zero reason to do anything other than going to the mothership here. And in fact, we have no reason to go into the mothership. There's no need at all. I'm not doing the daily challenge or anything. I'm just going into the mothership because that's just the way we roll. We don't ignore the mothership, even though what's happening is happening right now. Some slightly aggressive explosions happening up there. Alright, okay. Okay, not dead yet, but pretty close. 4 health in the blink of an eye. Oh, I regret all of my life choices. I regret all of my life choices. Okay, we need to get above this nightmare. Alright. Get away from it. Oh my goodness, I had not anticipated the mothership to be this insane. But I should have though. I don't even want to think what insane Lunky is going to be like. Okay, we need to get back up to a decent amount of health here. And in fact, I'm going to use a corpse for that. Careful though. Be careful. You know what? We're going to get rid of that with a freaking explosion. Alright. Bombardier. Let's destroy you. We're going to get rid of this disgusting thing. Okay, careful here. Just get rid of all the damn aliens. That was insane. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we want to... I want to get a corpse. That's what I want. So that I can throw it at these Yetis. Get that sweet, sweet blood as a result. Stop the freaking turret from triggering again. Get that blown up. Ouch. Not what I wanted. Man, it's so hard to harvest the blood of these monsters. Get rid of all of this horrible, horrible stuff. That stuff can simply stay there, I think. Alright, we have 86 bombs, and I've been terribly conservative about them. It's pretty silly to be so conservative about these bombs. Because... oh, already Ghost is here. It makes no sense. I have tons of explosives. Oh. Righty. No! I mistimed the whipping! Oh, I was trying to be greedy, trying to get all the blood. Defeated by greed indeed. Defeated by greed. Wow. That was, I thought, our winning run, but nope, nope, nope. The mothership was too much for me. It was too damn powerful for me to withstand the horrendous nightmares contained herein. Maybe next time. It's still gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, Just avoid the mothership altogether.